Hey, welcome guys. It's Thursday, May 14th, and I have been coming on to Instagram live. Hi, Michelle, and hi, Amelia, and creating these online live mindful, intuitive, sometimes expressive paint sessions. So thanks for joining me. It means so much. I usually try to light some sage, and I have some cedar and sweetgrass in here. So allow yourselves to cleanse and release and allow whatever is to come today. So setting up your space is important. I went for a little hike this morning with the family, and so we got back a few minutes ago. So I'm trying to ground, and sometimes smudging is always a nice way to do that. And obviously taking a walk in the forest is a beautiful way to bring that groundedness. Anyway, so make sure you guys have a paper. I don't have a big one today, but like any size will do. I'm using watercolor paper. Have a pencil because we are going to be drawing. And then an eraser if you need. Pencil crayons. I've got my pencil crayons. If you want to use pencil crayons or watercolor paints, it's up to you. So you can do both. You can have one or the other. Pastels if you want. If you don't want to bring out your paints today, that's cool too. And then if you'd like, I don't think I mentioned this, but a fine liner would be good too, if you want. You don't need that. We're drawing. Yes. And brushes, if you're gonna be painting. So I'm gonna grab mine. I'm gonna grab my whole container. There, brushes. Make sure you got your brushes. Okay. So let's start. Okay, what time is it? 1:03. All right, so hopefully everybody's here. Welcome everyone who is here. Let's get some music on and we will begin. Hopefully, what is this? Sorry, maybe we won't have music today. Spotify, okay. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are all ready to go. Those of you who joined me on Tuesday, I hope you enjoyed that. I had so much fun. Sorry, I don't know what's going on here. Here we go. Is this Spotify? Yeah, okay. So we talked about, we actually used our breath, paint on me. We used our breath to draw lines on our paper and drawing with the breath. And it's always a really nice way to be with your breath and be with yourself. And then we wrote a letter you can address it to a feeling, a challenge, a situation, something that's weighing heavy on you. And then we turned it around, turned our paper upside down, and we wrote from that place of our higher self and I'm so happy you enjoyed it. And hi, Sue. And from that place of love from our higher selves. So responding to the letter, which is kind of cool. Hey, Anthony. And today we are going to connect with our higher selves, with our spirit guides, angels, whatever you want to call it, this energy that is you and guides you. It's that part of you that's connected to the divine energies. So we'll do a little meditation. This is a little bit of a guided meditation. And so just kind of follow along. It's kind of like journeying into your intuition. Into it. Okay, so get comfy. And I think if you don't do the meditations most of the time, which I highly recommend you guys do, I'm going to encourage you to be with this one and join in on this one today, because it'll help you really see your higher self, your intuition, your that part of you that is all loving, all knowing, and all amazing. So, excuse me. All right, so get comfy. We're gonna start sitting in your chair. Allow yourself to be grounded. Hi, Olivia. And then allow your spine to elongate, maybe even visualizing one vertebra stacking on top of the other, getting yourself nice and long. And notice those parts of you that are rooted on your chair, your sits bones, your tailbone connected to your chair, the soles of your feet connected to the floor. And just allow yourself to be held by the earth beneath you. And if you want to imagine roots extending from your feet, do that as well if that helps you feel more rooted and grounded. And from that place of rooting down, as we press down, root down, we rise up. So noticing that lifting, that gentle lift in the spine out of the waist from the top of your head. So the top of our head we refer to as our crown. And this is that space, even with our chakras, our energy centers, this is that place where we connect with the divine, that force field, that beautiful energy of love and light. So just begin to just notice yourself here and noticing your breathing. Let's connect with our breath, just its natural flow right now. Feel the breath as it moves in through your nostrils and out of your nostrils, and notice if that helps you quiet down a little bit. Just be with your breath, the texture, the length, the sensation. And then begin to deepen the breath, allowing it to move all the way into your belly, expanding the belly. Maybe holding it for a second or two and very slowly and gently breathing it out. Doing this a few times, noticing that pause between the inhale and exhale and inhale. If you want to add that ocean sounding breath, that ujjayi breath, so we tighten the glottis, the muscles in the back of the throat that allows you to create that ocean sounding breath. Begin to imagine you are in a beautiful field, beautiful meadow. Maybe there's flowers all around you. And up ahead there's this beautiful lush forest. And you're guided to walk towards this lush forest filled with so much greenery. And you notice the different trees as you approach the forest. And you begin following this trail. And on this trail, just up ahead, you see this beautiful golden doorway. And you look at this doorway and it's so inviting, and you walk in. And you begin to notice gems and crystals and jewels, and the forest illuminates. It's almost as if it is ignited by light. The green is more green and sparkly. The ground is lit up by the gemstones and crystals. Look all around you and begin to just visualize, just see what is before you. And then, as you walk along this colorful, light-filled, love-filled path, you notice someone up ahead. And this person is your higher self. And she says, or he says, it says, I've been waiting for you. I'm so happy to finally meet you. And you notice their energy is of deep love and compassion, gentleness and kindness. And they say, I am always with you. And I'm here to remind you of all your beautiful qualities and your potential. And you have so much potential. And you're looking right into their eyes and you notice their dress. What are they dressed like? Are they wearing anything on the top of their head? A crown, a hat? Maybe they're just filled with light. Is it a person? Is it an animal? Is it an angel? Is it a fairy? Just really try to take in all the details of this beautiful being, this higher you. Noticing all the colors, the fabrics, their feet. Are they wearing shoes or are they barefoot? And then they tell you something. They tell you something you are wanting to know, that you are ready to know. And they, almost like a blessing, a gift, a blessing. So listen and try to hear what they're wanting you to know so badly. And you say thank you. And then you give gratitude for this lovely meeting. And again, your higher self reminds you that you are always together. You are always one, that you can tap into the energies of your highest, most beautiful, most compassionate, light and love-filled energy at any time. And you say thank you. And you turn around and you begin to walk back towards that door. And you walk through the door and you back into the forest, and you notice it looks pretty similar to that light-filled forest, the greenery, because you are reminded of your own light and love. And then you walk back out of the forest into the meadow, and you notice this space around you. You see this light all around you. And you take a breath in through your nose. And you feel yourself infused and surrounded by this light. And then you return back to your breath right here in this moment on this chair. Feel your breath. Place your hands on your heart. And let's give gratitude for this experience. On your next exhale, gently lowering your hands and opening your eyes. All right. So, you guys, this will be interesting. Before we begin, I would like us all to repeat to ourselves, I allow myself to draw. I allow myself, or I give permission to myself to draw my higher self. Okay, so based on our meditation and all those details, if you want to jot, if you want to have like a piece of paper on your beside you and jot down any of the details that you saw in our little journey, that might help too. But otherwise, let's just begin. So with your paper and your pencil, I can show you quickly. I'm not sure if some of you joined in on our self-portrait drawing, but I mean, maybe it's not a person. Maybe it was an animal, or so yeah. The meditation is a part of it. If you just joined, I would highly recommend that you do the meditation before diving into this activity. And we are drawing our higher selves, our intuitive selves, our spirit guide, whatever, so many names to it. So I'm just going to start by creating an oval. Oh, maybe not. Maybe you want to do the whole body. Just trust yourself. Just begin to like allow your pencil to, I think I'm going to do racing already. So begin. Let's go. If your higher self has a crown, make sure you leave a space on your page for the crown. All right, I'll hold this up. If you are doing a face, I just did a little oval with the two little lines at the bottom for the neck. Okay, so here we go. And sometimes, so gender is all human made. Like we all have those feminine and masculine qualities. So notice if what's coming up, if it's just, if it's male, female, or if it's like no gender, right? So when I'm doing the face, I'm going to add the eyes around here midway through. I'm going to draw these kind of like almond shapes. So something like that. Okay, and then, so if your guide, your higher you is a person, then we can draw a person, but otherwise, yeah. These are all energies. It's all a symbol of energy. And all right, so I did a nose and the mouth right now. I'm going to fill in the eyes. And when you do the eyes, your irises, you want to make sure that you fill the top and bottom. So that, sorry, this part here, you're touching the top of the lid and the bottom lid. Otherwise, in macrobiotic or Chinese, is it Chinese medicine? They called it, maybe it's not Chinese medicine. But yeah, when I was studying macrobiotic, if the white of the eye, so let's say this, if a person is like this, it's some kind of illness. It's called sankapu. Yes, I love that word. Anyway, so I'm going to, my higher me was very healthy. She's not sankapu, or she was a she. And then you can begin to darken. Loving eyes. And maybe, yeah, the message. What were your messages? I would love to hear. Or you can share later. You don't share now. Maybe they have a little smile, so corners of the mouth can go up just slightly. All right, and then you're gonna begin to add in some eyelashes just above those lines, just little lines, and eyebrows just above the eye. Maybe they don't have eyebrows. Maybe they had really long eyelashes. Maybe they have wings. So did anybody get an angelic kind of, oh, look at her. I like her. Her, it, I don't know. And then you're gonna begin to draw the hair. So the hair will start just above the line of that head and then kind of move down to halfway if their hair is like drooping down. If not, maybe they have, are they wearing a crown? Are they wearing a hat? Are they wearing like a jewel? Right? Just keep repeating to yourself, I allow myself to draw. Because then the barriers of like, oh, I can't draw, or I'm not good at this, I'm not good at drawing people, or I'm not good at drawing animals, I'm not good at drawing angels, like just, if we continue to tell ourselves, I allow myself, then you can do it. I know you can do it. And your higher self won't really care what this looks like anyway. It's you. You're the one. So see if you can try not to block anything. Just allow yourself to keep visualizing and keep drawing. Keep your pencil moving. If you find yourself erasing too much, I don't even know how to draw a crown. Okay, see? I allow myself to draw a crown. I think we're gonna go back to like more yellow because I feel like it's not working with my. So I'm just doing my crown right now. This is really... How about the neck? Does she have a long neck? Does he have a long neck? Like nice and tall, standing nice and tall and confident. So if the drawing part is feeling a little strange and challenging, keep telling yourself, I allow myself to draw with ease. Everybody okay? Will there be a replay? Yes, there will be. It will be. So once I'm done here, can you show me the nose, please? Sure, sorry. So I'll hold this up while I'm talking. Once I'm done here, video will be up in my stories for 24 hours. So up until tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And then I know I've been saying this many times, but eventually I will post them to my YouTube stories. So I hope that helps. SB Music. The nose, Michelle. So think of a letter L or backwards L. So just kind of create this little line and then kind of curve it like you're making a little letter C. And then I did another backwards C or C on the other side. So I hope that helps. Okay, I don't really... Sometimes it's just like this energy, right? Like I don't even remember what she was wearing. I just remember being in this light-filled space. So I allow myself to draw. I allow myself to be here, and whatever comes out, just trust that this is what you're supposed to be drawing. And these energies, if it's male or female, like maybe it's just a reminder right now that, maybe if it's female, those more gentle energies. If it's male, it's maybe more the energies of grounding, of rooting yourself, that tuning into your own strength, your own power. Does she have wings? I don't know. I don't think mine did, but I want to draw wings right now. I might just do this. Okay, she's a little earth fairy. So I just drew these two little lines. Okay. So I kind of drew these really light little lines here. Just a line going up. I don't know if she had wings, but I'm putting wings. Just that reminder that this is a being that's a part of me. And hopefully these drawings will remind you of that part of you, really. A part of you that wants to be seen and connected to more often, right? Sometimes holding it up helps too. All right. All right, so I think, here we go. This is gonna be my spirit person. Her hair was more luxurious than this. But again, just don't let those thoughts, I allow myself to draw. I allow myself to draw. I allow my higher self to be seen. I give myself permission to create this image so that I can be reminded of my true self, my highest potential. Okay. All right, what happened to the music? I don't know what happened. Okay. Oh, I gotta plug in my computer because it's about to go. So when you feel you are ready to add color, you may go ahead and do that. And you can just leave it as pencil. I'm going to leave mine just as pencil, or you can add paint, watercolor. Sorry, leave it as pencil, or you can see my drawing was taking me away there. You can also use pencil crayon. It's up to you. So there's no wrong way to add color to this. All right, I just did this, if anybody wants to see. So we're drawing our higher selves, our higher intuitive selves. Mine has straight hair. It's easier to manage. And yeah, you can begin. I'm gonna use watercolors. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it as is right now. But yes, definitely feel free to use whatever medium you'd like. So watercolor is great. So if you are using watercolor, make sure you have your water container and a paper towel or a towel to dry your brush with, or dab any water, excess water. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna start by the face. What's going on with my music? I don't know. All right, here, let's pick. Okay. You see what I'm doing here? Sorry. Interesting. Base kind of changed. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Interesting. Don't feel rushed to complete this. This it can be, oh boy, very pink cheeks here. Okay. I allow myself to draw. Try not to get caught up. As much as I'm saying that, it's hard. It's hard to quiet the mind and just allow yourself to be in the flow of it sometimes, right? So that there's that idea of this perfectionism. So we are going to go beyond that. Mine had this kind of brown hair. Oh no, it's not the brown hair. It's more of a reddy brown. I would love to see these, you guys. So if you want to share or later, if you don't want to share it publicly, I would love to see it personally. You can text it to me or DM me on my on my Instagram page, Stretching Canvas, and I'd love to see it. And I'd love to hear anything, any messages you received during the meditation, during the guided meditation. Were you able to see a guide, an angel, a spiritual being, your higher self, an animal? It doesn't have to be a person either. This is a loving being that we can connect with at any time. We just have to get quiet. And one way of getting quiet for me especially is by painting. And meditating. I really love meditating. I started meditating when I was in my early 20s. And yeah, I went to India and I stayed at an ashram and it was great. I got really sick when I was there, really sick. Like, I didn't think I was gonna come home. I was so sick. And I remember saying, oh my gosh, my mother's gonna kill me if she finds out how sick I am. Yeah, it was great, but it was an amazing experience. Being sick and all, it was really eye-opening for me. So try not to second guess yourself when you start adding color. So right now, like, I don't know where this red came from, but I don't, again, like, you know, looking at the details sometimes. Now, maybe because I was guiding the meditation, I didn't get all the details, but I just went for this red. So, you know, you gotta trust that. And you know, you can even look into what the colors mean. Like, the red is very grounding and rooting, which I know I really love. I love feeling that rooting and grounding. So maybe that's a reminder right there to do that. Oh, it's not working very well. How about this crown? These neon colors. I have these neon little pucks that I'd use for my parties. Really making the, I'll hold this up for a second, you guys can see. So there she is so far. My little spirit intuition. Intuitive of self, reminding us of our divinity, of our potential, of our personal power, and what we can accomplish. Towel. If you have too much water, you can always dab. Sorry, I'm not sure if you guys can see. I'm going to tilt this a little bit. There you go. Forget. You guys are watching me paint sometimes. I think I'm going to change this to this color. I love pink. Great. Okay. Pink lips, why not? Is he, she wearing makeup? Maybe. Rainbow. That's so cool, Lydia. My daughter's painting with me again. Yay! Orange. Why am I doing orange? Oh, look, they're just glowing. Do you guys see that? Really digging this orange. You guys know how I feel about orange. Mm-hmm. And yeah, if you guys share these on your Instagram accounts, um, if you want to tag Creative and Connected, you can share it there, or also tag me at Stretching Canvas because I want to see. This is a little, oh, this might be a little bit of a light pink. Like a very pale, pale pink. We don't have any white, right? If you want to fill in some color, sometimes you can even use like your dirty water to fill in some color. It's like a nice little tinge. And also you want to, if you're using watercolor paper, you want to make sure you paint the whole thing. So even back here, and again, if you don't want to add a color, just use your dirty water here. Color, what color? Try and get that indigo color. So I would love to know too what messages your higher self wanted you to know. Or is it a blessing? Can you imagine if we actually listened or lived from that place of our higher consciousness? It would be pretty cool. There's more water here. I don't like it. All right, so you guys see, sorry, forgetting that I'm showing you this painting. Okay, there she is. Just gonna add this little bit of you. If you want to remove paint, just dry your brush and then you can just go back over it. And okay. Okay, that's dry already. Oh well. You see? All right. We are almost done here. Wearing a little bit of green eyeshadow. Why not? Okay. So you can always go back and touch it up. Even if you want to let the watercolors dry and then go back and go over everything with a fine liner, you can do that too. So yeah, keep adding as you go, but I hope this has reminded you of how amazing you are. And make a list. Make it, maybe touch base with this higher you often. Leave it somewhere where you can see it to be reminded of your great potential and your unlimited love and pure love and divine love and light. So keep radiating, you guys. Place your hands on your heart. Let's just end with a little bit of gratitude. Gratitude for this beautiful meeting today, for all of you joining me here in this creative space. Thank you, and thank you to all of our higher selves as well for showing themselves, making themselves visible to us. And may we know and may we believe and feel with every fiber in our being that we are unlimited potential, light, and love. Feel that in your heart. Thank you everyone for joining me today, and I will see you on next Tuesday. See you later. Bye. Thank you.